Hey, Frankenberry trashing you and Jimmy on Ron and Fez. Hey, did you hear Frankenberry trashing you and Jimmy on Ron and Fez?
Yeah.
Why would he trash me? I don't even know the guy.
Bit.
Who's Frankenberry?
I couldn't even tell you.
No, much of this, I'm supposed to get into.
It's coming tomorrow.
It's going to be tomorrow.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
Just save it.
Yeah.
But why is someone trashing me that I don't even know?
Well, it's not like he's not going to fucking show up. Fuck him.
All right.
Tell him why he's going to be showing up early.
All right.
Not as some fucking little trick to get him in, because he's now going to face our fucking wrath.
Wait.
This little cocksucker, Frankenberry. Remember the interns that were all sitting there? That little fucking useless piece of shit that was sitting there? Well, yesterday, apparently, on Ron and Fez, I heard pieces of it before I had to get into my wonderful Shelby 500 GT with a serious fucking radio. And I couldn't listen to the rest of Ron and Fez. Damn it. I gotta fix that. And he was talking about his relationship with the show he had for the day that he was an intern for a show.
Could you tell me which one he was?
He was the little
Frankenberry.
He had a Frankenberry hairdo. He was
He had the big forehead, and I think you commented that he had a zit in the middle of it.
Yeah, he had a big
and
fucking
I said,
growth.
Be kind, because, and, I suggested maybe he use Accutane because it's available now, and things like that.
I didn't even think it was a zit. To be honest with you, I didn't think it was that bad.
Whatever the fuck it was, the kid's sitting there and he did nothing. Whatever, he just sat there. Apparently, he went off and said a few things. At Ronnie's coaching. Ronnie's good. Ronnie should be one of those oldie-time interrogator detectives. All right, you can make it easy on yourself, kid, with the light bulb dangling in the room. So he kept, egging him on and getting more info out of the kid. And the kid's talking about how, he doesn't really think you're that funny.
Who gives a fuck?
He thinks it would be funny if it was in high school. And all you do is pedophile humor.
Yeah, is that all I do?
Yeah. He knows everything about you. Everything about Jimmy Norton.
You know what he is? I guarantee you, he's one of those message board pussies who, I appreciate the fact that he's finally going to say it like a fucking man.
Is he, though?
Let's see. He will.
I see backpedaling and him not fessing up to anything. But
I'm sure he will. Do we have the audio? Let's listen to it.
Yeah, I think the audio's somewhere.
Well, let's get it.
I think we're getting it. Are we getting it tomorrow?
We could have it, but do you want to wait till he comes in tomorrow and to confront him with it?
Well, now that we talked about it,
we can't talk about it. Let's hear at least some of it.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't able to hear the rest of it. I heard him bash Jimmy. I heard him say that the show itself is a little too, high-strung.
Oh, is that why he wanted to move to Ron and Fez? He said he couldn't get up early enough. We asked you, hey, faggot.
Yeah.
Hey, faggot. We asked you why, and you said you had to come from the Bronx. You gave some fucking pussy boy excuse.
Bullshit excuse.
Why didn't you just tell the truth? You had us all, and you could have just told the truth.
Too high-strung.
Mr. Torrance checking in from Wackbag on Jim Norton. Not funny, dark. How many times can you make fun of sex with kids? About Jim Norton. Maybe if I was still in high school, I would have laughed.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah?
Yeah, good. Because that's all Jimmy does.
But
you sit through an hour of Jimmy's act, and that's all it is.
Maybe if I was in high school, maybe if you were in high school, people would respect the... I'm actually looking at the chair.
You're looking where he sat.
I can't wait to see that ugly fucking little motherfucker tomorrow. I won't address him. I can't, you ugly, faggot, lying motherfucker.
Yeah.
If I was in high school, I'd still... Would you?
Yeah.
Would you? If you were in high school, you'd probably put on a trench coat and kill your classmates and then yourself, because you're a fucking misshapen-headed little jerk-off who thinks he has a future in radio and has to be prodded when people aren't in the room to talk shit. Fuck you, you faggot. Intern, rich kid, faggot.
Yeah.
And they're talking
Here's what you do. I want some credits. Faggot motherfucker.
And he's talking about Jim Norton, who I was on MySpace. You're one of the top comedians in the country right now.
You gotta fucking make excuses for that guy.
No,
an hour act. You want to hear shit on...
top comedians
that's all you're
going to
get. How many times you can listen to fucking kids? Yeah, nothing insightful about relationships and life in general and politics and fucking nationalities
got him on the
and
phone?
everything.
Good.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? What do you got to say?
I don't know. You guys called me.
You don't know why we're calling you?
No.
Well, we want to know why you were talking shit about us when you were in the room and you could have done it when we were here.
I don't think I was talking shit.
Yes, you were.
Ron and Fez show, do you remember maybe yesterday?
I didn't think I said anything.
You don't think you said anything?
Are you as fucking dumb as your misshapen head and haircut would indicate?
Yeah. All right, hold on. Well, Frankenberry, you said you didn't say anything, right?
I didn't think I said anything.
Well, good. This is 2006, and most things out of a radio station are recorded, so at least we have a record of what you said.
All right, let's listen in. This is you on Ron and Fez, Frankenberry.
Opie, I thought Opie and Anthony was much more intimidating, but I think
We're more comfortable?
Yeah, it was much more comfortable. It's very on edge there, I think.
You think they're on edge?
Yeah, just throughout the whole show, it's very, like...
A lot of screaming,
See,
yelling.
I don't know that.
Tense. Very tense.
Is it really? O&A show is very tense?
I think so.
Anthony doesn't seem tense, so who's tense?
Just the whole atmosphere I felt was very tense.
Who in particular, though? Who would you say?
All the people working backstage.
Backstage?
More, here's another clip.
You didn't know where to be, like if you stood somewhere, like...
They're always yelling.
E-Rock?
Yeah, I liked Eric. I don't really call him E-Rock, because I'm not that far.
Go with Eric, then. Sure. Go with Eric. That's your thing.
I'm not one of the guys.
You know what I like about you?
What?
You'll talk behind the stage with the other shows. You'll let us know what's happening back there.
Yeah, that's
backstage O&A.
So with Opie and Anthony show, it's like walking on eggshells, huh?
Yeah. I felt so.
I love Ronnie.
Those two just fucking hung your dumb ass out to dry, Matt, you stupid
Walking
fuck.
on eggshells, you fucking nerd? How?
Ronnie played you like a cheap Casio.
How was it like walking on eggshells?
That was just my opinion. I didn't think it was...
We know it was your opinion. We didn't say it was facts, stupid. How was it like walking on eggshells, you fucking girl?
Jimmy's asking as he screams at him. Anyone else find the humor?
Well, don't fucking give a dumb answer. Fucking put your dick between your legs and work for...
How is it walking on eggshells?
But how was it? We didn't yell at you like that when you were here.
Right.
No one yelled at you like that, stupid. We actually...
Answer the question. How is it walking on eggshells, motherfucker?
Every other intern came in here and got the same treatment. We just talked to them and try to get to know them a little more. And some people are harder to get answers out of because they fucking clam up. And you got to kind of coax them into talking because it's fucking radio.
I know.
Is that funny? I know. I mean, we definitely have a problem with Matt Frankenberry. But...
So you pussed out. You couldn't deal with this show. So you thought you were going over. Yeah, you lied about a commute or some other bullshit and decided you were going to go over to the revolving door of interns, the Ron and Fez show.
I didn't puss out. Like,
how many
yes,
interns?
You did.
Hey, let's count. How many competent fucking people interned for the Opie and Anthony show and are now on the payroll? I'm looking at a fucking room full of people that started as interns and are now paid employees of both companies, CBS and XM. How many are doing that over on Ron and Fez?
Right. And
how many interns got hired?
And a guy like Steve who started out in production and is working his way back down to intern. Oh, sorry. Was that a pedophile joke? You fucking pimple-headed douchebag.
So what do you attribute that to?
Fucking awful fucking quado in the middle of your head. Why don't you fucking put a gun in your mouth? Shit dick. Yeah, put my dick between my legs and roller skate home. I don't like all the eggshells to walk on. I'd rather cook with them while my husband fucks me in the mouth.
What? Well, I don't really understand why it's like walking on eggshells.
Blah, 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 blah.
Usually in an argument you try to prove the person's point wrong.
Fucking stood here and did a pirouette for us and then fucking traipsed out the door.
All right, why don't we go to the next clip?
Let's play a little more of Matt Frankenberry,
Ron and Fez,
the intern.
Norton's edgy too, same way.
On air, he was very like I understood why they were doing it. It was just I felt it's just very combative, very unnecessary.
Right, you don't need that kind of stuff.
Not, like I had to handle it well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you? It's just I don't see the point in it.
Of course you don't see the point.
You don't see the point.
That's why you're doing what you do, and you will probably wind up ending it where you are.
What don't you see the point of in anything we did when you were sitting here on this program? Please explain your don't see the point.
No, I don't think any answer will be adequate.
Really? Stop trying that fucking Matthew Modine Full Metal Jacket logic and answer the question honestly. I'm afraid Opie Anthony will beat me harder, sir.
We're not going to make you squad leader.
Exactly. We don't need to see your war face. There's a giant pimple in the fucking middle of it.
I'm in class now.
Are you really? What, home ec?
Yeah.
You're fucking making a cake in class, or is it art? Fucking painting a little sun in the corner.
All right, before you leave, though, we got to play a couple more clips.
Leave?
Well, he's
what lie do you have to go to now?
Hold on, let's get to the next clip. Norton is edging combative. Let's see what he thinks of Anthony.
All right, Opie and Norton. Who was the one that came across as a real asshole to you? Real jagoff.
Anthony, when I came to interview, Anthony actually talked to me, which was interesting. But then they didn't talk to me when I worked here for like 2 weeks, which I thought was interesting.
Well, it's like being in Vietnam. You don't talk to the new guys because they normally get killed fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why make a relationship?
But so far, out of the three of them, who's the nicest?
I would say Anthony.
Yeah.
But because Opie, I really didn't talk to.
Right.
And Jim, I didn't talk to either.
Can I tell you, honest to God, I'm flabbergasted. You said 2 weeks. I swear on my life, I thought that was your first and only day.
Yeah.
That's how little an impact you made.
Yeah, no clue, bro. I'm sorry.
And by the way, I hate to sell myself down the river,
but you're not
but
nice.
Anytime,
really not nice.
Anytime an intern is sitting where you were sitting when I talked to you outside, I talk to them. And I usually just goof on them. Yeah. I usually try to make them nervous.
So what's your message board name?
I don't remember you at all, except for the day that you were sitting in the chair here, lying about why you couldn't do our show.
I wasn't lying.
Of course not.
Okay, so what's the next clip? What did you have to say about us that was bad? None of that was really bad.
Yeah, I want to hear the...
I didn't say anything bad.
All right, well, let's hear the clip.
Let's hear.
Here's a clip.
Let's hear.
Opie and Norton were both... they're both pretty equal in their combativeness today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't...
Couple angry guys?
They seem
couple of real assholes.
Very tense. they seem very tense.
Yeah.
Which is a low-stress job, it looks like.
It is a low-stress job. I don't know why they take it so seriously.
I don't know.
Yeah, why get all worked up?
Why have to be that way?
Ronnie's the star, man.
Fucking Ronnie, man.
Who are you kidding?
Both of them, Ron and Fez, sitting there. You want the high-stress job. It's easy. You just come in.
Meanwhile, fucking Fez ate through his own foot to get out of a glue trap once.
I take pride in being combative, and yes, Jimmy and I are very, very equal in our combativeness, and we go at it every once in a while.
It's not an insult, though. It wasn't an insult.
No, so far that's not an insult. So far,
it was the insult came when you started critiquing Norton's comedy.
That's when you went over the line.
That was a little bit much.
All right, let's ask.
I apologize, Jimmy.
I don't need your apology, dude. I'm not offended.
All right, here we go.
Can't apologize for something you just said yesterday as an opinion.
What exactly did they say to you?
The first thing, I had this, I had like a scar on my head. It was a scab on my head, and that was the first thing they mentioned. They asked what it was.
Yeah, why bring that up, right?
I know, it was just very personal.
It was like a fucking miner's light. How do we not mention it?
It's like
you could buy and sell that show, really. Your dad's rich.
But then I was like scratching my arm.
Right.
And they're like, why are you scratching? I'm like, I didn't know that was a big deal. And then like they asked about my hands, and they're like,
what's with your hands?
Nothing. That's my point. And like they said I had like small thumbs. I'm like, yeah, I guess I have small thumbs. Like I've never really thought about it.
They're starting to freak me a little bit now too.
Frakenberry, you're better off not working for our show. You don't really get what we're all about.
Yeah, but the kid, when you listen to him though, he's got magnetism on the air. And
that
that's
charisma that you hear coming across on the air, and then they started asking me about my arm, and I didn't really get it. Wow, you are going to go far in radio there.
So your dad's rich? How rich is your dad?
Oh, he's not a regular business guy.
But he's pretty wealthy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Rich kid.
Yeah, man.
Let's go to the next clip.
So you felt uncomfortable?
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was just like why be mean to someone? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you could just be nice.
Yeah, I'm sure your dad doesn't fuck people in business all day.
Like they should have put me on air on my first day, but like you don't no reason to be rude.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Are you shitting me? You were joking, right?
I think we got to fire Steve.
Please tell me you were fucking joking. It's nice for me to be on the air, but, to be mean. Don't you understand what a fucking, a little shakedown is on the air? No, you didn't get it, stupid.
You didn't get
Every other intern has come in here.
Well.
What's that?
What?
I thought I handled it well.
You scratched your arm
You
and
did nothing.
That thing in your head got redder. How did you handle it well?
You didn't handle it well. Every other intern that has come in here has handled it well.
You have a hernia in your forehead.
By the way, Anthony, the one you thought was nice, is doing a lot of yelling.
Because he's pissing me off. He's pissing me off.
And I think Steve should be fired.
No need to be rude.
Steve is the dumbest motherfucking inept shithead I've ever met now.
This guy got past you. He doesn't get the show.
This guy
we want interns that get the Opie and Anthony show.
This is Al-Qaeda at the fucking airport and your security.
The number one and only rule. They need to get the show.
Get it.
Got it.
You didn't get it, stupid.
I actually didn't think you'd care what I said. Like, I didn't.
We really don't. We're smashing you because it's entertaining to smash you. As a person,
I know.
Dude, I swear to God, I forgot you existed.
Yeah, I don't.
Right. We were rude for not talking to you for 2 weeks. Didn't even know you were in the fucking building, dude. And then when you come in for us to talk to, what are we supposed to do? Bore our audience with your fucking high school education? Or just pick out things, ask you about it, and see where they go? That's how this show works. You want to fucking work on some show like it's Z100 where everything's scripted out and you could look at 9:45 and see if you're needed on a script, then do that. You want a spontaneous show that we rag on each other and throw each other under the bus. Obviously, you couldn't handle that, and you had to move on.
You want to be in radio, dude? Is that a goal for you to be in radio?
But I didn't quit. Like, I didn't quit.
You left our show. Thank you.
You did.
I didn't leave it.
You moved on.
Play the next one. Play the next one.
Next clip.
Hey, Ronnie, I think I know why this kid's a little upset and spouting at the mouth. Old Norton wanted him to hold on to his cock because he had small hands. He wanted to do it in front of Pal Talk, so he looked like he was bigger, man.
Yeah, that's what he said. I just didn't think it was funny. Like, I didn't, like, I wasn't, like, offended by it. Like,
all right, that sets up the next
the next
clip number 9, right?
Number 9.
Why would you think a joke like that is funny? You're a fucking. You know what you are? You're a crushing dullard.
A bore, born of a rich businessman. You have no fucking concept of reality, real people's lives, the way things work, the way people have to go out there
because you've been
and
coddled.
work for a living, and just being with people and know what people are entertained by. You're a dullard. You really are a dullard.
What do you want to do in radio, dude? What do you want to do in radio? Like, you obviously want to be involved in radio. What is it that you want to do in radio?
I think you took a lot of it like a little too seriously.
I speak English, so I listen when someone speaks.
Took it too
what do you want to do in radio?
I took it too seriously as well. Like,
Good.
I'm not.
What do you want to do in radio? What's your goal?
Answer Jim's question, please.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get my feet wet. Oh God.
Do you think that you have a future like in any type of comedy radio? I mean, dude.
I don't know.
You don't have a funny bone in your body.
Jim, I can't say like what I'm going to do in 5 years from now. I can't.
Really? Well, I was 12. I knew what I wanted to do. I didn't have a rich father though supporting me. That's probably why. When I was 12, I knew what I wanted to do.
You're acting like I'm Richie Rich. Like, my dad works, like, he's not that rich. Like, it's not like, everything takes on a
Okay, Richie Rich. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Honestly, why then did you leave our show to go to Ron and Fez's show?
I signed the papers before I went on air. Like, it wasn't like I left to leave.
Why did you not continue on our show and go to Ron and Fez?
It was just easier hours for me.
Easier hours for you. Let me read something. Shut up! Let me read something now for what do I hope to gain, contribute, and accomplish if given the opportunity to participate in the XM internship program. And here is what you answered. I am willing to do whatever is asked me if given the opportunity to participate in XM's internship program. I have no problem being at the office 3 days a week at 4 o'clock in the morning. Let me repeat. I have no problem being at the office 3 days a week at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have already rearranged my school schedule and where I'm living part of the week. Whether it is breakfast orders or learning the how-tos of the various audio equipment, I am ready and willing to help and learn from the staff. 4 o'clock in the morning. So your schedule, you say?
Yeah. No, like.
So you lied on your intern application just to get the job?
I didn't lie.
You lied on your intern application just to get the job?
No, there was.
I have no problem being at the office 3 days a week, 4 o'clock in the morning. You lied, right?
I didn't lie.
Then what is it?
if there was an opening with Ron and Fez, and Steve said, like, we might have to switch some of you, and I said to Steve, like, if you need anyone to do it, I'll do it, and then he did it. And, like, it wasn't like I said, like, I want to...
Well, how about this? We want you back on this show. You're coming back to work on this show. 4 in the morning.
I can come 2 days a week. I can't come...
No, you said 3 days a week.
3 days a week, and you're going to be here at 4 in the morning every fucking morning. How's that for you? You're now hired back to our show. You're not on Ron and Fez's show. This by me, not Steve, not some other person that works here. By me,
by the
Anthony.
Nice guy.
4 in the morning,
nice
3 days a week, or you're not a fucking intern anymore. How do you like that?
I didn't come in.
By the nice guy.
You what?
I didn't come in for the 3rd day.
Well, then you shouldn't have lied on your application.
Then you lied on your application, which is grounds for get the fuck out of here.
I didn't lie.
You lied. 3 days a week, 4 in the morning, you fucking cunt! What is that not a lie? How is that not a lie? It's written right in front of me. Then I can't read, or I'm a liar.
Excuse
Which
me,
one?
You're the nice guy.
Which one? Wait.
Nice guy.
Wait. Answer me this. I'm a liar, I'm illiterate, or you're a liar. Pick one.
I'm a liar and illiterate, of course.
No, I said I'm illiterate. Jesus fucking Christ, you idiot. I'm asking you either I, Anthony, am illiterate because I'm reading wrong, or I'm a liar because I'm reading right but I'm lying to you, or you're a liar because you said 3 days a week, 4 in the morning.
Can you bring another crate of eggshells in here, please? I don't think there's enough around the joint.
For him to trot upon.
Can we go to the next clip? This is a very cute clip. This should...
See you at 4.
Someone might pop a blood vessel.
See you at 4, fucko.
No, someone might pop a blood vessel.
All right.
This next clip.
Let's listen to more clips
I
from
think
Matt.
It's funny. It's a little too dark and negative for my taste.
Not your kind of humor.
What you got to do is lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a very, like, sunny guy.
Yeah, tell jokes that everybody can enjoy.
Like, there's so many, like, pedophile jokes you can say without being, like, a little creepy.
Yeah, do you have to, pedophile humor all the time?
Yeah,
You're with him on this, are you, Fez?
I'm just trying to figure out where he's coming from.
Like, like, how many times can you joke about having sex with, like, a 4-year-old?
That's not that bad.
I don't know. Sorry, guys.
I blame Ronnie.
I blame Ronnie.
I blame Ronnie. All right, next clip.
What he said to you crossed the line.
I didn't cross the line. I just didn't, like, maybe when I was in high school I would have laughed, but...
Right.
Like,
he does high school humor.
Now that kind of makes me hit your guts.
Yeah.
And what?
It sounds bad, but, like, I used to listen a lot in high school, and, like, I know it seems like, oh, I'm above this, but...
That's exactly what you're saying. So at least
No, I'm not, though. Like,
yeah, you are. You say if I was in high school, I would have laughed.
Any way you want, but, like...
I'm taking it like I speak the same language you do. I listen when you talk. It goes into my ears, and I process it. I know what you said.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
So at 20, in high school he was laughing his ass off, but he's so grown over what is going on this
like
program.
30.
I know. I thought he was like a 30-year-old fucking intern, but no, 20.
You're basically in the 13th grade. Nothing.
So in 2 years,
that's pretty good, right?
He'll of course go on Ron and Fez and just bash the shit out of that. And Opie said some joke that just was, ugh.
Oh yeah.
I'm so far above it now.
I'm stepping aside.
Jim is so
more anyway,
high school, humor.
Yeah.
Because that's all you see at the sold-out fucking arena shows, Jimmy shows, are high school students, you douchebag.
That's not what I meant.
Dad, what did you mean?
Whatever I say, it's not going to be enough. There's no point defending myself.
Here he goes again. No point in defending himself.
There isn't.
That's good. Get on your knees, take the sword to the back of the head.
It's not about winning. It's about telling the truth and being honest.
It's about being honest.
I was being honest, and you're killing me for it.
Yes, but
you're not being honest.
We're being honest.
Play the next one.
You're not being honest.
This is me being honest.
You lied on your application. You lied about what was on your application. You lied about the intentions on your application. You lied!
Play the next one.
I didn't lie.
All right, play the next one.
I honestly think your criticisms will be taken.
I didn't think they were severe criticisms.
No, I don't think they were severe. I think you gave some positive intent on how O&A could become a little cooler and improve the show.
No, I don't think they're uncool. I was just like
tense.
You asked for how my appearance went, and I just it was very tense for me.
Right.
Being on. Yeah,
I think you're just being inquisitive. I think you're just trying to wonder why it has to be so tense there.
Yeah, I don't
on
know.
the O&A show.
Fucking Ron and Fez, man.
They're brilliant.
They're golden.
How can you guys take any of this seriously?
They are just brilliant.
Ronnie baited the poor kid.
Of course he did.
Poor kid. He's
poor kid.
old enough to go to Iraq and fight, and he bought into that. You're dumb. How could you not?
You are really stupid.
How could you not know what that was?
Yeah, I don't like. It's easy for you guys to say like, oh, like it's second nature to you guys for being on the air. It's not for me. So it's just like you say stupid things, and like it happens. Like,
yeah, but when you're trashing people,
I didn't think Jim. Like the thing I said about you, like it came off bad. And if I could have do it again, I wouldn't have said it. And like, but it just. You put your foot in your mouth sometimes, and like I did.
I understand that, but what you remind me of, and I'm sure you're on a message board, and you'll never tell me your message board name. And
I'm not on the message board.
No. All right, maybe not, but that's just what that reminds me of. That's
lying again, I bet.
The person that you're around all the time, or that you see all the time, and then goes and just writes, but would never confront you.
I really didn't mean to flag you guys, and like it was just like I was trying to be like I was trying to be honest about how I felt the appearance went, and like I had a blast going on the show, and like
no, you didn't.
That wasn't why I left. Like I signed the papers before I went on. Like so, like I didn't leave because I didn't have fun or I felt intimidated. Like it was intimidating for me to be on, but like I didn't leave because of that. Like
I wish I had the boring button. I need a boring button.
Boring.
Thank you. Oh my God, you're rambling, babbling, no charisma shit.
I don't have charisma. I don't. I'm not saying I do. I'm not a host.
See you at 4. See you at 4. 3 days a week. I want this guy. My personal fucking valet. That's what you're going to be at 4 in the morning. An hour before I get in. You're going to warm my fucking seat. You are my fucking seat warmer at CBS. I want you to sit in my seat for a fucking hour before I get there.
You're the nice one.
An hour before I get there just to warm my fucking seat. And don't touch anything. Just sit.
You're the nice one.
Yeah. That's me. The nice one. And I'm the nice one. Think of what these two pricks are going to do to you.
I'm not doing anything. I think the guy's hilarious.
Hilarious?
Yeah.
I'm boring. I have no charisma.
Well, you are boring, but...
Yeah.
Ronnie used you pretty good.
Don't you understand? Look, Opie's giving him this fucking... Opie's giving him this fucking, like, benefit of the doubt thing. Meanwhile, he's just too much of a pussy to get on your fucking case.
Oh, I know that.
I'm sure he wanted 8,000 things to say about you that Ronnie was even egging him on to say, but he's too much of a fucking pussy because he talked to the rest of the state.
I know that, and it makes me very happy.
Why? Why?
Because I've done good in my life.
You should lay into this kid for what he didn't say.
I didn't say.
Because when Ron and Fez was saying who's the biggest prick out of the whole show, you know whose name you wanted to say. Greg Opie fucking Hughes. You know it.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say like, oh, this guy's a dick. Like, I said that. So like, it's easy to say like, oh, like the intern flagged everyone. I really didn't though. And like that's you listen to the tape like.
What happened?
I hung up on him.
But I like him.
I don't care. But I had enough of him. I don't know what I did. I think I just put him on hold.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I hit a button.
Well, you did it so dramatic, and look what I get to do. Hey, Matt, you're still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
I know.
Anthony was all dramatic. I've had enough. Bam.
I cut him off.
You can hang up on him. You just pushed the wrong button.
I just got to do this. That.
No.
I do that, and then I'll figure it out. Shut up. Okay. That.
Yeah, that finally did it.
Douchebag.
How funny at Ron and Fez, man.
Oh my God, Ronnie just bet. So what are you saying?
The best.
Which one? With this, that?
I hope people enjoyed the part where the kid was basically saying that it's really tense around here and it's like walking on eggshells, and Jimmy is demanding an answer to that question, screaming as loud as I've ever heard him scream.
Now that was funny.
Sometimes I just pray that our audience is as smart and enjoying this shit as much as I.
That was really funny. How are you walking on eggshells?
How is it like walking on eggshells? Jimmy had a real problem with the kid, but I couldn't get past that.
Oh, that is funny.
You tell me how it's walking.
Oh, God.
I don't hate him as much as I've hated some because he did say it on air. Regardless of how he was going, at least he said it, as opposed to fucking hiding behind who he's not. And I mean, that I respect
That's true,
more.
Yeah.
You know,
he had no clue what he was getting himself into, though.
Oh, no,
Ronnie led him right to the trap.
Ron and Fez, man, are so fucking good at that. They just led him like livestock, exactly where they wanted him to go. Whoop-de-doop.